I've been reading quite a bit about this new movie, God Is Not Dead 2, a film highlighting the kind of Christian persecution that is apparently rampant all throughout this country, but of course is not being reported on by the lamestream media. Pfft, wouldn't you know it? Spoiler alert, in this movie, they prove in a court of law that Jesus was real and totally bitchin'. Where is Anderson Cooper on this? Hello, Rachel Maddow, Larry King. Oh my gosh, is Larry King dead? Is he? Hey, Larry King is not dead either. From what I've read, the movie has all the subtlety of a Donald Trump immigration speech. For instance, the main character is named Grace Wesley. They might as well have just called her Faithful. Screenwriters, did you hear that? I'm smelling a God Is Not Dead 3. Or no. Wait. Save that name for God Is Still Not Dead, The Reckoning. This time, it's personal. Our heroine, Grace, is taken to court by evil free thinkers for innocently talking about Jesus in the classroom. The villain here is a wicked, sneering, smirking, mustache-twisting ACLU lawyer who in the film actually says, "We will prove without a shadow of a doubt that God is dead." Of course, this is where the film completely falls apart. And just when everything was getting so believable, right? Any atheist worth her salt knows that you cannot prove that God is dead. Atheists literally can't believe that God is dead because the whole point of being an atheist is that God was never alive. And you can't be dead if you were never alive. Trust me, I've tried it. Guess what, Christians? We don't believe that Zeus is dead either, or Allah, or the Mormon god Elohim. We believe they're all mythical, just like you, my Christian friends, who use your intellectual faculties when it comes to Zeus and Allah and the Mormon God, but check your brain at the door when it comes to your own personal favorite deity. In fact, this is what every believer of every faith does. At the end of God Is Not Dead 2, a list of actual court cases is presented showing that this kind of persecution, the kind that takes place in God Is Not Dead 2, is actually happening all over the country. Christians have a siege mentality because there's an actual siege going on. Look at all of those actual cases. Wait, why, when there are real actual cases to portray in your Christian movie, why are you Christian screenwriters making up stories that never actually happened, that never actually could happen? Why not base these God Is Not Dead movies on these actual court cases when these screenwriters clearly have actual cases to draw from? The answer to that question is actually pretty simple. These stories would tell of Christians who don't want to give their workers through their healthcare plan birth control or the morning after pill. Or we would be watching a movie about any number of businesses that will happily provide services to any and all sinners except homosexuals and my transgender friends. Wait a minute. That sounds like Christians are the ones doing the persecuting. That's completely bass-backwards from the story told in God Is Not Dead 2. Does that sound disingenuous to anyone else here? Is it just me? Or does that you think that's disingenuous too, huh? Of course, Christians really are being persecuted in various parts of the world. In China, pastors are routinely arrested. In the ISIS-controlled parts of Iraq and Syria, Christians are beheaded, or worse, made to repeatedly watch the original God Is Not Dead. I can't take any more sorbo! Here in America, Christians feel persecuted by having to live in a pluralist society. One that has recently stripped them of their centuries-long privilege, where they're now forced to fully respect their fellow citizens. Oh my gosh, that is so awful. Oh, yuck! Ugh. Unless you want to live in a Taliban-like state, that's the price you're going to have to pay, my Christian friends. And if a Taliban-like state is what you really want to create here in America, well, you'd better assemble the lawyers, because we will fight you at every turn and in every courtroom across America. And we will, in fact, prove without a shadow of a doubt that God is, well, I can't really say that God is dead, right? Because we will prove without a shadow of a doubt that your concept of a God is a monster.